All right. Welcome to Women That Talk Back. My name is Kayla.
She passed it off real quick. Siobhan.
Oh, Ashley.
And
I'm Kristen.
Dry boy sips. No,
all
actually,
these-
it's different, right?
Right. No
It's
dry
going
sips.
to be different. It's going to be bits and sips.
Bits and
Oh,
sips.
And the bits is delish.
Word.
With the bits and the sips.
And these are getting, warm. We might want to start to consume.
Oh, Kayla's ready. She asked.
I'm
I just
born
wanted,
ready.
the look for 2 seconds because Kayla's like,
that
I'm
is
ready to
beautiful. I
drink.
just need to know what's in it.
I'm parched.
Which one?
Parched.
Does
They about to
anything
box
have-
Okay,
over
so
this purple one.
Let us.
Yes.
It doesn't. Purple is cute, but not down my throat. So anyway,
Yo.
That
What's
one
this
is the
one?
What
peach
color?
smash. So it's
Peach
Malibu,
Smash.
triple sec, orange, passion fruit, and a rosemary simple syrup.
Damn.
That's
Didn't
just
have
simple
no
as
orange
hell.
juice.
It's not a lot. It's literally a splash.
I ain't trying to die.
wow. Okay, so what's this other?
Right, they
That
look
one
the
is
same.
the Southwest, Southside Vibes, Hennessy, guava, mango, ginger, pineapple, and a
Ooh.
splash of, I believe, passion fruit. Yes, passion fruit.
That sounds
Yeesh.
good.
Okay. And what's this one here? It has some.
That
That's
one
the
is one of
basil.
the new ones. It is a strawberry basil lemonade. Lemonade's made from scratch.
Ooh.
The simple syrup, the vodka is infused with strawberries.
Big. Wait a minute.
Let the people know how you got your start. Like where
Wait, wait. We gotta
oh,
finish the flavors. What's
Oh,
this
what
rainbow
flavor we
splash
missed?
over here?
That one is the Lavender Lemonade. So it is a house-made lemonade made from scratch. Lavender simple syrup and gin, the Empress gin.
Ooh,
Literally pink and
It
purple.
is so
It's the
beautiful.
cutest thing ever.
she just want to look at it. She ain't
Like, I
want
want to
to
have a party just to have a bunch of these bottles. That is
I
so
make
Somebody
four
have to
ounce
taste it.
little samples too.
Oh,
Girl, take my money.
she got you for all your stuff.
My money.
How much?
What's the burgundy one?
Oh, you want to
That one is the blueberry hibiscus lemonade.
Oh, that
So
sounds
blueberry
sexy.
vodka, hibiscus lemonade that I make from scratch with hibiscus tea.
I like this from scratch type of
This,
thing.
the scratch business. is
So
the best
price
of the
range
scratch.
wise,
Mhm.
what's your?
These
You always do like packages. You do different
Yeah.
types of. You
Right.
do a lot of different stuff.
So, well, again, it's all about the experience because it's going to be bits and sips where quality and convenience come together for an unforgettable experience.
Say
We
that
got a lot of
now.
big things coming up. So one of the things that I'm going to start introducing is like pop-up picnics where you hire me, I come to you or a location, set up the table, set up everything, you show up, have your hour or 2 hours, I come back and clean it up.
So you hear
Okay,
that?
that's
you hear
dope.
that, niggas?
That's
She's doing it for you.
No.
Why you making that face?
There's no
slow?
excuses.
She's giving you
She's
the
like, I feel
layup.
like she coming at me.
You gotta act like
Don't
She said, listen,
It's
Give you the
easy.
I'ma
layup,
pull up.
sir.
hop out.
That's it.
set it
Set
up.
up.
Hop back up.
Pop
And
up
clean
and clean
up.
up.
Y'all ain't got no fucking excuse.
That's worth whatever she put, whatever dollar amount she put on it.
Whatever.
You don't want her to
Whatever
have a hot
dollar
girl
amount
summer.
she put on it. Huh?
Or you can make it her own personal hot girl summer. You'd be the one getting the hot.
You don't want her to have a hot girl summer.
Or she can just buy it and have a hot girl summer with her girls.
Yeah.
no, that's right. Sounds like a good idea.
Don't you know? No.
I just got an idea too.
But don't you have a special right now for Mother's Day going?
We have 3 of them. So because I'm transitioning and going to grow my brand a little bit, we're going to have clothes and barware. I'm going to do a lot of non-alcoholic stuff so you can put your own liquor and stuff. Garnishes, you name it. Couple months coming up because we're moving into a space.
Oh,
And nobody knows that. So we're
They about to
we're
know next
We
week.
dropping it now.
Exclusive.
So
We
where's
dropping
this?
it now. We're not gonna.
Nice.
I'm not gonna tell where it is yet.
Okay.
But
Is it in Springfield area?
It is in
You
Springfield.
gonna have to make it shit. I'm
It
ready.
is in Springfield. We are gonna be co-working a space with these doses. So it'll be.
I love her stuff too.
It'll be really, really good.
I got her Valentine's Day box. It was
She's
dope.
that's my best friend. She's dope too. Her business all from scratch. Everything.
She coming on next time.
It's so
Oh,
good.
she's definitely
dope.
dope. If you missed the whole Splitfield event we actually had in this same building,
Yep.
you guys were dope. I was mad. Where that girl at who won that damn basket? I ain't forget you.
Oh yeah, she cleaned
she
house.
house. She won every damn raffle.
She
and
kept
everything.
coming
Who
over
the hell
every
ever
couple
bought her
minutes.
all them damn tickets?
That was an inside.
It
job.
was an inside job. I think I know who it was too. It was.
was-
They
It
bought
was
back their
one-
stuff.
No,
She was
no,
adamant,
no.
and she kept coming up to the table every 20 minutes. Like, did you pull the winner?
She was the
Did you
only
pick the
one who
winner?
put a ticket
Did
in.
you
I
pick the
didn't
winner?
realize. I
Like,
was
come on,
pissed.
did you pick the winner? Only person.
She was the only one.
Yeah, she won like 27 different things. She got lit off of that night.
She had a huge bottle of Coquito that
Yep.
was infused.
Yep, she won that.
In the Patron
In it,
bottle.
yep.
In the Patron bottle. She had a basket with a bunch of different drinks from myself. There was other stuff in it. It was huge.
I be missing these raffles, man.
She won a whole edible type basket. She had
a good
weed,
fucking time.
too. She won weed. Oh, she
She
did.
hit every table, and I swear she
literally-
won off
it
of
was
everybody's
crazy.
table.
She had
So
somebody.
that's what
It
happens
was
when you
rigged.
cheap and don't buy no raffle tickets. That's what happened. You don't get nothing. She clean house.
She
She
did.
cleaned house. She
got
needed
called
help to get
second.
out of here, too, with all her stuff. People were helping her carry the stuff out.
I'd have took a fee.
I
for
know
that.
that's right.
Let me get a piece of brownie for helping bring this basket downstairs.
A piece of brownie. She had pre-rolls and everything.
That shepherd's
So
pie,
a
though.
space, like what? So back to the prices. Like what?
So these are 12-ounce sips. These I charge $12 for. So 12 ounces for $12. On occasion, I have the 15 ounces. Well, the 16 ounces for $15, but those are always on back order. So I just been going with these. But once I'm in the space, I'll have a whole different bottle.
I'm excited for
We'll have
that.
6 packs.
Bottle,
We'll have
six-
you know,
Oh,
we'll have store hours. So anybody could just pop up and come through and grab what you want to grab. Be on about your way.
Oh, I'm pulling up.
nice.
I'm pulling up.
Nice. Get your.
It's gonna be a
sipping
good.
step.
It's gonna be definitely a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of people that make drinks, but nobody really makes drinks the way I make drinks.
Nah.
No,
And
right.
I mean,
That's-
tons of people
definitely
can
fact.
mix
No
juice
shade,
and whatever, but
just saying.
and nobody got the drive I got. Like everybody, so they think local. I'm trying to be global. My mind is way bigger than just here.
Yo,
That I can say for sure from our conversation previous. Like I could say, yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
definitely thinking surpass this area for sure, and you're definitely gonna see drive by. Dang it, I gotta get.
And now
hip with
you
the
can
name.
say it. It's okay.
It's not drive by.
It's
It's,
your
your
okay.
drive, but it's bits
It's all
and
right.
sips, and you definitely gonna have to get hip with the name because you're gonna see it for sure.
And this is not just
Sure.
hype, yo. Like it's fucking beautiful.
And it's all
amazing.
been word of mouth. Like it's not even. I don't even. I mean, in the beginning, I didn't even promote that hard, and my following has just grown. I mean, I bartended and worked in a restaurant for ever. I have a culinary degree, which is my first found love until I had kids, and things change. You know.
Yeah.
You definitely
I
about to
definitely
take
promoted
over.
for you.
Thank you.
Now it's time to drink.
Drink.
Well,
Drink
cheers to
up.
that.
Drink
Cheers to
up.
going global.
Absolutely.
Definitely
Big ups
cheers
is
to
happening.
going
It's gonna
global,
happen.
for
It's
sure.
gonna happen. It may not happen tomorrow, but it's gonna
No,
happen.
you
Girl,
will for
listen.
sure.
Be
I
on
done
it.
had your drinks a few times, so I already know. It's not
I
that
was about to
$12,
say.
whatever price she charges me. What you gonna feel it?
Listen,
You gonna feel it?
if we could be so frank, she could charge you more than 12 for what's in these bottles. So it's
Absolutely.
gonna get you right. It's gonna get you proper and it's
Just
presentation,
one.
everything.
I have
Yeah.
people that'll be like, "Oh my god, it's so good. Are you sure there's liquor?" And then
you
they'll
said
hit
it
me up
after.
at the end, and they're like, "What the hell did
I
you
woke
put in
up
there?"
like, what?
I'm like, "Listen, I know what I'm doing. I told you, you'll get right. Just
I had to hit everybody after that. Like, yo, anybody else was like, I had a headache, but I already knew why I had a headache because it was too much infused to everything, and it was a lot of sipping of that little split field drink, and it
Yep.
tastes like juice. So you just keep. I woke up the next day like, shit.
Thought you was grown.
Everybody, you had a
Thought you
headache.
was grown. That's what happened.
We was
I know
all
the next day I was
just
like, "Yo,
down
what
in it.
the hell happened?"
Yeah.
You.
I ate that shepherd's pie.
Oh, that shit was banging.
I was freaking gone.
shit was
I drank the split field. It was a great
Yeah,
time.
those two together
It was
were
a great
a lot.
freaking time.
Round 2 coming
Ready?
soon.
I need to be there.
I'm about to
Definitely.
I'm about to pick one of these, but
Right.
I'm trying
Pick one. Do it up.
Kayla about to beat us up if we don't take a sip.
Um,
You about to have a sip with us, Los? You about to grab a sip?
Grab a sip.
I'm trying to decide
He
which
wants
one
the
I want.
Henny. That one has the Henny.
Here.
I
I ain't
don't
throwing it.
know.
Ashley, closer.
That one's the blueberry hibiscus. That one's the peach. That one's strawberry basil lavender.
I'm going to roll with the peach because they ain't moving. So
Do you want the lavender boo?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna take
The
it.
lavender,
want
just
the
shake it well because the gin is purple, so the gin kind of takes over the drink.
Oh, yeah, it's gins.
I'm just reading our
Gianna make you
topics.
sin. That's what I heard. Gianna make you sin.
And that gin is really freaking smooth.
I'm just gonna take a sip because you know.
That one's blueberry hibiscus lemonade.
I'm on the journey.
It's one of the new
1,000
ones.
miles.
I'm gonna try that one.
It's good. So
See, the bad part is you'll chug it.
Yeah.
You'll just drink it
Fuck
like
it
it's
up.
juice, and you'll be like,
And then you'll forget all about it.
that shouldn't taste like that.
But it's good, right?
When I say damn, I mean it in the best possible. Like, yo, I will bang this back. Like, I'm yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on
When I leave.
Yo, you knocked my husband out. Like, we had one where we did the New Year's Eve situation, and he had drunk like half the bottle, and he was like gone. He woke up like, yo, what was in there? I was like, stuff. He was like, that shit was right. We need some more. Bet, don't say nothing else.
Yep, pull
And
up
that's
to
what
the
we
spot once she reveals.
It's gonna
when
be
it's out there.
it's gonna be dope.
Well, listen, I'm calling you.
Little by little, I'll introduce new things. I mean, I already had people like, yo, can I get a 6-pack of the lemonade? And I was like, sorry, you gotta wait till after Mother's Day. And on Mother's Day, I'm only releasing like 10 of them. And I've already
Limited
sold
edition.
more than half. So
You sell out
Take
quick
my
as hell.
money for real.
I'll be late to the party. Be like, oh, it's
well, because you know, most people will be like, they get greedy when it comes to money. Like,
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I could be greedy too. But my time I've learned over the last year is very valuable. And my kids sit here and see me. Like, my kids are very patient when it comes to me doing this. They're like, oh, it's the weekend. Mom, you got orders? Yeah, I got orders. All right. Like, they're patient with me. They're like, all right, whatever. Like,
They see the benefit. And they see how happy it makes you. How has it been for you?
it's been rough. I mean, over the last year, the research alone has been what's killed my drive. Just because, like, the liquor laws here in Mass are damn near impossible. I could go to Connecticut and do exactly what I'm doing legally
Wow.
and not have no problem
Fucking
because of the liquor laws. I
Go
have.
ahead and open the shop. I do it.
Well, I mean, I'm in the process. Like,
know which one you
I've
try
met
out.
with
I'm in
lawyers,
here.
and the problem is everybody's like, yo, I love your idea. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. But you can't do nothing with it here. Massachusetts won't allow
Why though?
because of the liquor laws.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
see what
even
you're
if I
saying.
wanted to do an event like the event that was at the Hub yesterday, I would have to apply for a one a day license. If I wanted to apply for liquor, I would have to be for nonprofit. It has to be a nonprofited event.
To drink some liquor?
What?
So I could do it, but I can't make
That's
money.
why motherfuckers don't do that shit, because they have to give it out for free. Sorry.
What?
They have to give it out
That's
for free.
wild.
Yep.
So
The
when you go to
laws
CT
here,
do an event
pretty much.
because that's what I'm
That's some
saying.
bullshit.
I
Well,
got
you
some
could go to
ideas.
Enfield. This is skipping and hopping.
Yeah,
real.
but still, like, you
Right
want to
there.
be.
It's hard. Like, I don't feel like I should have to move or whatever just to make what I want happen. My thing is everybody's like, you know, everybody's so used to, okay, yeah, no, this is the law. I don't really give a fuck what the law is. Like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, people are like, oh, you're gonna go to jail. I'm like, yo, let's be real. It happened in the middle of a pandemic. I started my business. I grew my business. I'll show you my numbers. Show me a judge that's gonna put a mother of kids in jail.
Over some fucking.
For doing what she already did.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like,
Even
every
so, like,
scenario.
damn, you got shit else to do, sir?
I have
there you
drinks
go.
ready all hours.
There you
All
yeah.
hours. And I'll be honest,
She'll
people
pull
will
up.
message
He's
me.
like, hold on.
People message me and they're like, yo, they'll cash at me and be like, yo, here's my order for the week. I'll pick it up Friday.
Damn.
Or what do you have? Like, it's to the point that people hit me up the day of and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I'm making a fresh batch. I got you tomorrow. But I'm not trying to fill everybody. Like, everybody's not my customer.
Right.
I've had somebody reach out to me and be like, oh, you know, I want 5 of those sampler boxes around Christmas time. I'm like, okay. They're like, can you do it for this instead of this? And I was like,
Nah.
I'm
This
like,
ain't no, like, catering
I'm
type
like, hold
business.
on
This
a
is-
minute. I was like, who does that? Like, who hits up a business and is like, hey, can you do it for this instead of this?
Because they don't respect your craft. That's
Yeah,
like that's how I put
But
it.
with all due respect, I told her I stuck with my guns, and I was like, no, I know my value. 2 weeks later, she came back. Here's the money.
Well,
Booked
no,
and
respect
everything.
that.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
I'm
So
just
I'm like,
like-
absolutely.
We talked about it before. I think on the post with Siobhan, you pay for what you
Yeah.
pay for what you get, and so like I feel like when you're supporting small business, stop
Definitely.
lowballing. You don't go to Walmart and be like, yo, let me get 10% off this just because I feel like it today.
Hell no, you
Don't
should
do
be
that.
able to.
That's
Text
my
and ass
biggest
fucking
You can get away
Walmart.
with
Right.
it, but you're talking about somebody a small business. Like I'm trying to help
Oh,
you.
since we're friends, yeah, those are the worst ones too.
You gonna take my money again? You got any more Mother's Day boxes?
I got a couple.
I just
money.
you don't understand. Like as soon as I seen her Valentine's box, I was like, okay, so this is what I want. Which one don't got what? What's the menu? It's like that's it.
And
when
then
I
you
see Mother's
gotta
Day, I'm
jump
just,
on
like,
it.
crazy.
Yeah, you gotta jump on
And
that.
like I have a lot of people that hit me up. They're like, "You got a menu?" I'm like, "Listen, I have a very basic menu, but like this is what I do. Like I'm all about experience. So you don't see something you like, let's talk about it. What do you like? What flavors do you like? Let's
Can I
sit
get
down."
a peach without the orange juice?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can get
That's another thing too. Realistic, just even going to the clubs out here or other places, your drinks taste better.
Definitely.
It tastes
no
better.
question.
Like it doesn't
even
taste like
working in
cheap.
the bar. No, because it's
You know
not.
what
I
I
don't
mean?
use
It's-
cheap shit.
It doesn't taste cheap. It doesn't
Yours gonna
taste
be finished
too
by
liquored.
Sunday.
His is gonna be figured.
Look.
Carlos
He
is
gonna be
in there
liquored
chugging that
up.
shit.
He gonna be
chugging
liquored
it.
I'm
up.
just sitting over there chilling.
That's a good. And I'm
He's
not a
straight
Hennessy
sipping,
drinker,
no
and
bits.
I like that one.
Like I need that one. Like I'm low key.
That one is really, really good.
So this brings us into like one of the topics that we had brought up, which is female entrepreneurship. So just talk a little bit about how your life changed and, you know, from you balancing your mom life to entrepreneurship to obviously real job if you unsure, you know, it's that all that.
Where do I begin?
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been a go-getter. I've always had more than one job, kids or no kids.
Right.
I have a culinary degree. I have my bachelor's in psychology. I maintain a full-time job. My kids play baseball and basketball.
And you don't stop.
And travel. You know what I
she
mean?
a mom.
So when you
She don't stop.
She a mom.
I barely
She don't
sleep.
stop.
Bless you.
Like my business stuff, I try to work on like all day throughout the day. Like, well, most of my stuff comes to mind like at night once the kids are in bed. The house will be
it's
sleeping.
quiet,
I'll sit
yeah.
there with a notebook. There's been days I'm up till like 4 a.m. because the shit is just like I have so many ideas.
It's
I
hard.
ran a restaurant. It was everything but mine. You know what I mean? Like I put in the hours, I put in the time. I've ran the front of the house, the back of the house. So now it's just building my dream.
That's so dope.
That's dope. I'm so excited
it.
for you.
I love
You're
your
so
energy.
like,
Right?
yeah, like she's so genuine about what she wants to do. Like you can't not feel that, you know, when she
Yeah,
when
not
she speaks
respect
on it, you
it.
can feel it.
It's
Like
it's hard. Like I'm trying to instill in like my kids, like like hard work. You know, my daughter's like part of the millennial group that they feel like they don't have to do shit.
You mean the Gen X?
Yeah, like they don't have to
Whatever,
do nothing.
whoever.
Like
I
I
understand
want
that
this,
shit. You gotta
I
put
want
some
this, but I
respect
don't
on
got to work for it.
And
And
tighten
now,
the
like,
complex.
they're starting to see, like, my son is 7, and I'm like, oh, like, we got a boat. Like, somebody gave me a boat. One of my good friends are like, you just got to change the motor. It's like $5,000 to $1,000 worth of work. My son's like, Mom, when we get on the boat, drive by sips on the river. And I was like,
Yo, I love him.
I said
Word.
to you. So,
that
like,
was dope.
I love that.
That was a good
but
one.
that's how, like, it's
yeah,
rubbing
that's
off
good.
on my kids. Like, my son, he's like, Mom, I want a drive by sip shirt. And like everybody's like, you're gonna let your son
Why
wear
not?
that? And I was like, hell fucking yes, my brand. So I got him a shirt and it says Drive By Sips and it says Junior Sip on the front.
Okay.
What's wrong with
And
that?
nothing wrong with
because
that.
you can
You're
have
gonna
kids
make
drink
the
as well.
She said
Oh,
she's
he
gonna make
does.
the virgin
He
one.
does.
So I mean,
He does. My son, when this started, this like the beginning of COVID, my son had a little lemonade stand outside because he wanted his own drinks, his
Junior
own
sips
sips.
sound popping.
oh yeah,
I'm just
he's
for a
like he
birthday
about to be right
party.
behind you. definitely.
Anytime.
Have the adult sips and the mini sips.
Easter, I did little bunnies, chocolate bunnies
Those are
with
so cute.
the Yoo-hoo in them. Like I cut the ears off the bunnies, and the kids ones came with Yoo-hoo. The adult ones came with the salted caramel, white Russian, and a white chocolate bunny.
Oh, I'll
And
be
you just-
turned at my
That
door.
sounds
sipping
so
on
good too.
On Easter, come on, guys.
Yeah, listen, I'm
Get
creative
turned
when
on.
it
That's
comes to
kinda
stuff
That's
like
the
that.
Lord's Day.
That was a different kind of rebirth. That was a different kind of rebirth.
I've never.
Hey.
You've drunk on Easter?
Listen, it ain't our job
I'm
to
trying to
judge.
understand, like,
You was
what
y'all was
the
in here
problem
turning up for the
is.
Lord on Easter.
I said my
Okay,
prayer in the
they
morning. I
had
had my
wine
coffee
and
at night.
shit. So
Some people do.
and water to wine. See,
You said
he's
water
gonna
to
get you a
wine?
little cue card.
Yo,
No,
Get a little
juice.
cue
yo,
card.
Los needs a microphone
He getting the microphone.
because he wild. We
Wait
need
till
that
he's
info.
done drinking that sip.
Oh, he about to be
So
loud. He about to come pull up to
My
the
favorite
couch.
line after the sips is, sips happen. The best part is the stories that follow.
Yes,
Because
Oh, she gonna take my money.
she gonna
Take it
take everybody
no,
money.
but I mean, think
No
about
shame
it.
in paying
I
you.
can honestly say
It's
that
all
like
about the
some of my best
experience.
memories have been like when I'm having a good time when I'm like drunk. Like some of the best stories, whether they're good stories or bad stories, you can laugh about them now.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That's
Absolutely.
facts.
So
Hopefully.
sips happen, right?
Sips happen.
So I know you were drive-by sips. So what was your funniest drive-by?
Well, in the beginning, everybody was driving by me. I wasn't driving by to anybody. Everybody was driving by my
Oh.
house in the beginning.
It was drive by.
In the beginning, at my like literally, there would be a line of cars in front of my house.
Dang, boo.
Literally,
everybody would
like my neighbors are like, "You selling drinks?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't mind us. They'll be out here in a minute." Like people would just pull up. At one point, we had the window open in the very beginning, just like my kitchen window open. People would pull up, their order would be on the table. Just come grab their order.
I
That
ain't
is
mad.
so
Get it how you
cool.
live it. Like
That's like mad convenient.
It is.
as hell.
So that's how it was
She in the
drive
lab
by.
making
And then
it
I was like,
work.
damn, how can I be more convenient? Like, how can I be convenient for people? Like, people pay for that. Like, I pay for convenience. I don't want to do shit. I'm going to pay somebody else to do it.
I know that's
Absolutely.
I don't have time to be fucking mixing drinks. So especially if you're going to like an event or something, then just pick
definitely.
it up
It's
and
Grab and go.
Like in my head, I already I need to talk to you. I got things to do.
Anytime.
Me
Anytime.
too.
Anytime.
I need to
Anytime.
converse with some people.
You
and
got
I'm
sales
feeling
right here in
Listen,
the room.
I'm open
Yes.
to anything. I'm open.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What?
Sips and bits, bits and
Ooh.
sips.
I like
Sorry.
challenges. Give me a challenge, something. It don't matter.
Oh, don't say
Like,
that.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, I got an idea. We're gonna wait till after.
Oh, okay.
We went to
I was about to say, what we talking about?
All right, so we can get to the nitty gritty. So I was having a conversation with somebody who was talking about douching. Like, obviously, we clearly all know what douching is, right? Y'all douche? Y'all ever douche? Like, is that why I feel like I'm saying it wrong?
No, that's
No,
Douche,
you're saying it
douche.
right. You're saying it right.
Y'all never douche before?
I've had it before.
How was that?
Don't they tell you not?
You have to
They
when
tell you
after
not
you
to.
give birth.
No.
Right. And
So
that's
you-
the most
that's what I'm
amazing
saying.
little contraption in the
I
world.
didn't.
Like,
Why do you have?
That's
to
oh my
give
God.
birth?
What? Because I don't
Well,
know. They
I
tell
had a
you to, and it's
C-section
just,
too, so I
oh,
mean, it
so
just-
yeah, no.
Oh no. Okay, so
Yeah,
I've had a C-section and a natural birth. So natural birth, you have to douche after.
What is the purpose? I mean, I know what it says on the box. I ain't
Keep
stupid.
me clean, you know,
But they give
and
you-
all that
it's not
stuff.
Like the box, they give you like it's a little bottle,
Just
some warm water. What? Nah, your
God,
your whole
this
area be like it be needing that little fire
So-
hose squirt.
so
Like that should be
imagine-
just not right.
A whole head with fluids all over.
Oh, I'm
out.
well aware of the process. It just
Right?
didn't happen.
So, so you need something to clean that area
That
up
makes sense.
further.
Flush that out.
And it's swollen. A big ass head just came out of there. The warm water.
That shit is
relief.
life.
If
Does
I
it
never
relief.
had a child, I would not come for you for the description.
It does something to you. It feels good.
It does.
You
I'm not
cannot.
talking about that part. I'm talking about the big ass head. The mucus, that part.
Yeah.
I know, but damn.
Even if the head ain't
Nobody
big.
says that.
Nobody
What?
does.
Why does nobody warn like women like
No one talks about childbirth.
nobody like told me like I was gonna shit. I had to like
Oh, you
Google
had to
it.
do all that?
Like, yeah, because I like to eat. So they was
You
like
ate right
when
before.
they really
You
say
wasn't
don't
supposed to
eat,
fucking-
like you're not supposed to eat, and
You're
I
not.
didn't know
She
that.
said I was
That's
fucking
why.
hungry. Well, I heard about like people I know. that
he
pooped
just
on
sit
the
over
way
there
out.
dying right now.
Just,
So those.
How you feeling, Lo? She
Yeah,
got
wait,
kids?
do you have? You're right.
You don't know kids,
Oh,
Sus?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
bless you.
Oh.
I ruined it for you.
Nah,
He
nah,
gotta
that's
give birth to no
preparation.
damn body. How you
Oh,
ruin it
he
for
not gonna
him? He
see
gotta
it?
do shit but watch.
Don't judge her.
Isn't it so
Don't
funny
judge
when
her.
a man goes through it and they get to see it for
Yeah.
themselves? I think it's the funniest shit ever.
They told Babe he couldn't go over there, but that's because it was a C-section.
Oh, that's
You can
whack
take
still.
Well, he was there, but like when he went to go peek around, the doctor was like, "Please don't do that."
Oh, because it's a
trauma.
surgical field and it went up.
He
so.
said that he wouldn't. Yeah, I was high.
He probably passed out too.
Yeah,
No, but you're right. They don't tell nobody
They
how
don't tell
crazy
you.
it is. Because I literally watched a natural birth video at like 8 and some change of months and was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like I've seen the.
That's
beginning
what's
of them,
about to
and I
happen.
couldn't.
Oh, if I seen that shit like well before I ever got pregnant,
Man, I seen it with, I swear, like maybe
that shit look crazy.
7 months in, and I was like,
I can't do
know.
this.
I know I'm not doing this. Right
I was told him having a C-section now.
now.
'Cause
Right.
Don't die.
I said,
You
what
couldn't
do
pay me for that.
Don't
mean?
elect that.
Don't.
elect that.
No.
Try to go
So-
natural. Don't elect the C-section.
Nobody tells you about all the other things that could happen. Like my water broke, but I was in labor for 24
They didn't
hours.
know?
No, like I
Right.
mean, I knew I was in the
Oh, you-
hospital, but I was arguing with the nurse. She's like, "No, you're only dilated 2 centimeters." I said, "Bitch, I've been dilated and on bed rest since I was 5.5 months pregnant with 4 centimeters." I was talking shit to my mom, like, "I thought you go fucking bigger, not backwards. Tell this lady she's crazy." And then I ended up being allergic to the Pitocin. So during my
Oh, so
first
you swole-
labor, I
oh,
was out of
wow.
it.
Me too.
I was out of it. My eyes were rolling in the back of my head. I didn't know what the hell was going
Oh yeah,
on.
there's a lot of
They're
stuff
like, okay,
that
you
goes
gotta
on.
push. I'm like, okay, I'll push now. Sure. Like,
Nobody says nothing about the checks neither. The checks every hour.
Oh, that them
half
shits
hour.
hurt.
Can you enlighten me?
It literally induces a contraction. So they'll
Yeah. They
check
stick
to see
their
how far
fingers
you are, and your
Right.
fucking
in your
whole
coochie.
uterus and shit just
She
be like,
came at
And they
6
go
weeks.
like
I know
this.
nothing.
They
oh,
go like
oh Lord,
this.
Like, this
they don't
is-
do all of that. They don't do that.
It felt like
it's just to see how
if
far
they
your
doing
fingers
that, they
go.
getting you ready.
Yeah, you doing
They
something.
prepping you.
I don't know
They
who
trying to
you
loosen
had.
it up. So
Where you
wait,
went to
so
the
no,
doctor?
walk me through it. I don't know
Basting.
this information. So what happens when the Labor Day? Like, what happens?
You push that kid out, however long it takes.
I don't know about the checks. I don't know about any of that.
think
I'm
of
so
like
curious.
period cramps like on 1,000.
Yeah, hell
The
yeah.
biggest shit you ever
Every
have
time
to
they
take in
touch
your
you.
life.
You said every time they touch you.
Every time they
That's
touch you,
assault.
like to the point I'm like, please stop touching
Y'all
me.
making me
Yo,
really
get the
reconsider
fuck
having another kid. I
outta
don't want no
here.
person.
Yo, stop
Like
touching
everybody
me.
got to stop talking during a contraction. Like don't say.
Oh no, I was cool with that.
What about
I ain't
touching?
caring.
Did you
Don't-
need to be
Don't say
embraced?
nothing. Don't move. Just silence.
I feel like that part of it, everybody's different. Like nobody was bothering me. My lights was low. I was cool until it hurt. Other than that, that's when I wasn't
Man, I had all my aunts, kids in there. They was eating pizza. It was just
cool.
Oh
it was
my
a fucking
goodness.
party
It
in
was a
your
party.
We had
labor
a
room.
party on the way in.
it was a party.
She must have been at Mercy.
I definitely was at Bay State.
Really?
Oh,
a
really?
party at Bay State?
They don't know
My
about
daughter's 8.
Oh,
Eight, so that was a long time ago.
She
They didn't
said
care
pizza, balloons, streamers.
It was a party. Yeah, there's a lot of people in there.
Did you have a radio? Was the music on?
No, and I wish I would have because
Music takes
kind
you
of
places.
calms me down a lot. I didn't have no music.
No, I was just cussing out my nurses.
I feel like
Yeah, that
childbirth
too.
is different for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Everybody's story's different.
It just
everything.
hurt. Like that's like everybody
Mhm.
like that shit hurt.
Ever says it's beautiful.
Oh, they lying. The baby story is bullshit. Bitches don't look that cute unless you
TLC?
preparing
Hell
yourself to
no.
look that cute. Cause what I was just looking at my
Listen.
picture the other day, like, whoo,
I
I look like somebody hit me
prepared
with a truck.
my whole pregnancy of my daughter. I had thick, long, curly hair, so I got my hair braided every other week.
Ooh, fly.
Because I was like, all right, the one thing I don't want is this fucking hair in my face. I'm going to get my hair braided. My water broke the day I was supposed to get my hair braided.
Oh, see,
So all that preparation
Mm.
Mm-mm.
went to waste. I was like, what? These bitches be putting makeup on and shit.
Yo,
I'm like, I want to
Cause
look
they
good
cut that
too.
whole. They be like, oh, and all them damn
Oh,
contractions.
shit.
They cut all that crazy. They cut the real shit
Hell no.
completely out, and then the baby, and it's like, oh, okay, and then you see that shit, be like, whoa,
That's not what
whoa,
happened.
The
bitch. I was
sweat.
bleeding, getting stitched,
Sweat.
like all types of shit. It wasn't no 30-minute episode. This shit was
Hell
hours.
no.
Like, oh no,
Mm.
yeah.
And then you got the people
shit
that are like,
be real.
oh, really? That didn't happen with me. I just went in and the baby
I
came
pushed for
out.
10 minutes.
I was done. I'm like, bitch, fuck
I didn't know if it
you.
was day or night. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just knew I was still in this fucking hospital, still pregnant. Like, what the fuck
Twat
is
was
up?
loose.
What's your pregnancy
2 hours?
story?
He ain't got no kids. We just scared that out of him. He good.
No, I said because their twat was loose. That's why they pushed
their
it
twat was
right
loose.
out.
See, that's
Why
why
she
she don't
throwing
need shit to
shade?
drink. See,
She getting all loose over there.
Twat. She said twat.
Twat is weird.
Yeah,
how's twat a bad word?
you said it.
How can
That
you say
sounds
twat
easy.
and not moist? I'm just saying.
So, okay, the original question was douching. Like, are you for it? Are you against it? Do you do it regularly? Is it similar to like the yanni bath? Like, have you done the yanni bath?
I thought we were still on break.
Right, we back. Oh no, I only asked that
Twice.
because I was having a conversation with someone, and they was like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that," and I'm like, "Well,
Don't it kill bacteria?
you're supposed to have healthy bacteria in your vagina, so it's
Right.
like doctors will tell you not to do it. So it's
Because
like,
it
what is the actual
Changes your pH balance.
Right.
That's why.
right?
Yeah.
So they tell you not to. So
Yeah.
is it proper to douche? Like, I feel like I don't know. It was a man, so they don't know nothing about vaginal health. They just
I mean,
assume
Listen,
you're supposed to
I don't think you're supposed
put
to.
a hose up there and just rinse it out or some
I
shit.
mean, I guess if you do it, you shouldn't do it like every other day.
Yeah, I
so-
don't think you need to douche a lot.
I think it's like once a month or something like that, though.
A shower head? I mean,
that's smart. That's a smart way.
you ain't try it.
I mean,
What was that drink again? What the hell is this?
Yo, he
That
almost
was a
done.
blueberry hibiscus. He's got the
I'm talking about
Southside
her. I'm
vibes.
talking about Kayla.
So anyway, hold on. I wanna
Miss
talk-
over here, dog. Was it dog cooch trout? What was it?
Twat.
Twat.
Dog
Twat.
cooch.
Oh, twat.
Dog coochest twat.
So
Nobody need to sip no more.
Sips happen.
Sips.
Yo, this drink just hit me. But anyway,
And she's only halfway done, people.
I feel
I'm scared of her.
I've been told
Okay.
I've been told by a professional that douching is very harmful to your pH balance.
And that's what
It
I
throws off your
thought.
bacteria, which causes bacterial vaginosis.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens, very common, very common. Anything anything throws off your pH balance. Penis throws off your pH balance.
A big one.
If you use anything with
No.
perfumes,
I mean, like a big reason. Never mind.
I'm like, what?
My wordplay. That's
Anything-
real nice, guys.
Anything with perfumes throws off.
Right.
Dove,
Who's
like
spraying?
anything.
Oh, soap.
It has to be unscented, but even they're saying unscented is not good either. So literally water for inside of your vagina is the best way to go.
That makes sense.
I feel like I just was in health class or something.
But these are things that people don't talk about.
It's not
True.
That's why you got a
Absolutely.
bunch of these little girls
Because there are
walking
some
around.
soaps that'll
Nope.
really have your shit feeling like somebody lit a match.
No
No.
bullshit. I remember being at camp and this girl put like powder in her bits region, not related to the sips, and she was screaming from the cabin to the nurse's cabin. That's a nice little troop.
What kind of powder was this?
It was scented. It was you
Something
wasn't
that
supposed
had
to
a
put
scent.
that shit in there. And like she was like literally like she sounded like she was in pain, and that's
Ugh.
real shit. Nobody has these conversations. So everybody talks about being cute. We don't
You
talk
shouldn't
about.
I don't know.
vaginal
I
health
never
and things
understood the
like
powder
that.
in your area anyway.
I don't know. Maybe she wanted to be dry. You asking the wrong person. I don't know.
She didn't want to be moist.
And the liner wasn't cutting it. I guess I don't know. I don't know her life, but I do know that scream was very real. And there's like you really need to rinse off.
Ugh.
'Cause, I mean, shit, cold water, bro.
So she
Right.
put powder in her lips.
I don't know what
Probably.
the
It
fuck
had to be.
happened. I think she got a little zealous. Powder is not neat. Go ahead.
She laid there and, you know.
I wasn't there. I ain't.
I know people like older people. They used to use powder. That's why they all got cancer and shit. From
What?
That was horrible. Well, we do know that talc powder.
Yeah,
needs
I
to-
don't, that's why I asked what kind of powder it was. So.
I don't know. All I know is that she was flaming. She was burning up in here.
So
You so stupid.
flaming at the
What?
camp, around the campfire.
Los needs a mic.
He gonna get one. All right, who's a better liar, men or women? Oh, you're personally a better liar.
He's a Virgo.
How do you know? I know that's how they do
They think they're great.
that too.
how are you?
How you
glorifying
know
being
you're
a liar?
right? Why would you glorify being a good liar?
He just literally was like,
I'm a single
"What?
So why?
liar.
Tell me.
At
I
least-
need to hear something. I need to know.
What
Like
have you lied about effectively?
right.
Wow."
Well, that changes.
So
our
is Carlos
relationship.
your real name?
Like who are you?
Right. So
What is Los?
Who are
What?
you? Who sent you?
shut up.
Juan
He
Carlos.
could be Juan Carlos.
So what?
We got a cousin named Juan
I
Carlos.
don't care. But you can't. No, I mean like a juicy lie, like a good one. Okay. He
can't
said
tell
can't get me caught up.
Nah,
Anybody paying for no lie?
you drinking?
He's like, listen.
Who's better?
In what realm though? It
Okay, are better at deception. I personally think. I don't want. I'm not saying cheating, but more or less like lying to keep something withheld. I feel women are better than men. Y'all are just messy with it. Y'all lie about some shit for 1 minute, and then like 3 months later tell the same story, shit completely different. Like what the?
Like that's
the
not
fuck
what
did
happened.
You
the
ain't
first
say
time.
that shit. How that shit happened the last time?
Like
So it's
you
like
skipped out live.
okay, okay.
Then they get mad when you point that out.
Yep. Because it stands out. Like I fully remember exactly what you said, how the story went, because I was already curious. Because
And it was
I
sunny
thought you was lying off
outside,
rip.
and I just got my fingernails painted red because we keep track of shit like that.
Details.
And that's how y'all get caught.
And yep, because you don't remember details. Women remember details. Y'all remember? No, y'all can remember details.
you're still
Y'all
a
fuck
man.
up with time. Exactly.
That's
Which is why you can't lie effectively, because you're bad with time.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Do you want to borrow mine?
No, I mean that's
he
just
seemed
my own
like he
personal.
got something to say.
That's my own personal thought on that one. Not even just experience, but come on, come on.
Oh, he said he down.
No, I got. Don't worry, I got him. The
Okay.
pieces coming. I got him. The
Snap.
Guitar
I'm
Center
excited
ain't
about-
have it. Okay.
What do you think, my love?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on the fence. I feel like anybody could lie the way they want to lie.
True.
Okay.
Nobody has to be better at it. Nobody has to. If there's a need to lie, there's a reason you're lying. So depending on that reason,
Right, it doesn't make the reason
is
right or
what's
wrong.
gonna
Yeah.
exactly. It's gonna hold up how you're gonna go about lying, why you're going about lying. I don't know.
I don't know. Men always say like women will take it to the grave, which is true, but he nodding real hard or look like a bobblehead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it is
hurt
true.
you?
Women do take things to the grave. We do. I won't deny it. But, exactly. You kind of have to. It's not even that deep. Like you don't have to divulge everything to anyone. And I feel like that's the difference between with the lying part. People assume like, oh, if I accuse you of lying, like you just have to divulge the entire truth. You don't necessarily have to do that. But in the same breath, if it's like about respect, yeah, I want the truth. What the fuck? If I'm giving that to you.
Yeah, definitely
I'm
depends
being
on the
real.
situation.
And I caught you on your shit. I already know. So you need to just fess up and let's have this conversation, talk about it. Because the more you
If
keep
we
fucking lying, the
asking-
worse it's going to get, the more irritated I'm going to get because I already know.
And perception is a motherfucker because you could feel like somebody's lying, and because you don't know the entire story, you don't understand where it's coming from.
True.
And when you hear certain information, you could be so convinced based on what you saw
Or feel.
that, in fear
Or
that you're
feel.
unwilling to hear whatever reasonings, experiences, whatever happened behind it. And like that's the part that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can accuse you of lying. You're like, but I'm not. Like this is what happened. And just because I've
Yeah, that
already
shit
had it set
irritating
in
as
my
hell.
mind, like that's not what happened. This shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely situational and it's definitely perception because there's a truth somewhere in it. It's just if it's true to you or not, or true for what you expect it to be. I think sometimes we look at situations and we want it to be this way. Like, that didn't make sense. You're lying. And it's like, well, that made sense on that day at that time for this particular situation for this person, whether you like it or not.
You're such a woman.
Right. I'm sitting here like, nah, I don't know about that one.
I mean,
such a
that's
woman.
just me. I don't know.
like, I don't
Depends on
know.
what day you catch me.
Motherfuckers is lying. Because they lying.
'Cause I
My
could be-
my rule of thumb is if I'm asking you a question,
already know.
I already know the fucking answer. So just answer it the right way. Keep
shit.
trying to tell my daughter this. I'm like,
then
yo,
you
if I'm asking you, it's because I already know
keep
the
it
answer.
up.
I'm just giving you the opportunity to speak on
It's
it.
like an episode of First 48. Like, save yourself.
Yeah, that should be so.
We already know you was there with the gun. We had the people. They said they saw you.
Like, we seen you.
But you live in a lie.
Right. Who can a liar believe?
Isn't that extra work?
And you can't even trust anyone ever. Like, you would have, like,
How do you trust
couldn't
yourself?
trust someone.
How do you trust yourself?
A liar?
Yeah.
You got to believe every lie you tell.
So
Yep.
stupid.
You literally have to.
That's living a lie.
Oh, well, shit,
sounds
that's the type of
strange.
life
Yeah,
they
but
want to live.
but to a liar, it's
It's-
not living a lie.
true. That's
It's-
not like
that's
some-
in their mind.
It's their
They
truth.
sound like they belong on Criminal Minds. Who, us? As
But
women?
lies
Women?
can go deep. You just say you lie about everything and anything.
Right, so how can anyone
So
know
how
you're
deep could it be?
serious?
Virgo shit.
Mm.
That was straight out. You did that by yourself.
Ooh.
No assistance.
You know what?
What?
She said,
I
"You know
don't
what? I saw
I'm
what
getting
happened."
a little hot.
Oh,
It's hot
shit.
in here.
Here you go.
That's that drink.
Hibiscus.
What you got on your mind, Kayla?
What's on your mind, bro?
No, I'm just hot.
It's getting hot in here.
I'll just start sweating in a minute.
Can't open it.
So speaking of things that made us hot. Hey, what actually not made us hot? We're talking about the trial.
Well, I mean, the situation made us hot. Like, you guys seen, clearly we just all seen about the 15-year-old girl, too.
That's what I mean.
That's crazy.
Or the man that was shot
the
today.
same day.
Who the hell was shot today?
A man was shot today in New York. I didn't finish reading the headline. I seen it like legit before I walked out the door.
It's to the point I don't even watch the news no more.
Like, you don't even want
I don't
to.
want
if it ain't
to.
COVID, it's this, it's this, and it's just like,
And even then, it's like, is the COVID numbers actually accurate that they keep talking about?
No, because now you don't see COVID numbers like that. You see the vaccination numbers. They want it
Well,
because they're pumping the vaccine. They want you to get the vaccine. So focus on the positive.
Yeah, but they won't put, like, Springfield won't put up the basketball hoops because Springfield's in the red. So how is it okay for them to go to school and the club to be open, but
At
they
full
can't play
capacity.
basketball outside? We know it's all politics, but it's just it's
Right, it's to keep them from outside because they look at all those inner city kids as if they're the problem. So they're like, all right, we can keep them indoors or more contained or shit. Y'all go somewhere else with that, and we're trying to open this damn casino.
And even then, that's a
That's what we
whole
focused
nother
on.
thing because the kids that are stuck in the house, there's so many kids now with like depression and mental health issues because of COVID and being stuck in the house.
Because they're used to, for the ones who do go outside. For those kids, I don't know. I don't know if we getting out of this anytime soon.
I know what COVID.
Yes. Shit, they talking about they doing a survey for September.
Yeah, talking about a school already, virtual school again.
For September. I know. I'm
the
like, what the?
vaccine. Who's getting the vaccine?
What?
Did you? Are you getting a vaccine? You?
No.
You?
I had to. I'm in healthcare.
They made you get it?
I'm gonna have
I'm trying to
to.
avoid it till they really
I did it
like
the
that
last
cheer.
possible minute because I'm one of those like, listen, it takes forever to create vaccines and medicine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but y'all was able to do this
yeah.
shit like,
And they
okay, we got a vaccine for you.
Real quick, few
oh wait,
months.
and we got Johnson and
Few
Johnson vaccine. Fuck out of here with that shit. Ain't nobody
Few
getting
months.
no freaking Johnson and Johnson vaccine.
with the clotting
Blood
disease.
clots, yeah.
Yep.
Johnson
Swear
and
to God, I just
Johnson
scrolled
make
past
baby
something that said
powder.
They got a fake Pfizer vaccine.
Exactly.
A fake
Well, what they were
Pfizer.
doing, apparently, they were splitting the vaccines in half and diluting them.
Which is crazy.
Just like
Just
they do
to- just to spread it
cocaine
out.
and Crack.
Yo,
But don't sell drugs, kids. Don't sell drugs.
Right. Don't sell drugs.
It's all the same.
It's crazy though, selling drugs and pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, same shit.
I mean,
They work hand in hand.
I think you cook crack faster.
Whoa.
with some kitchen items.
So, little Pyrex. Might need some. That might be the problem. No, my thing is
I've
like
never
the
made
side
it, so I
effects
don't
though.
know.
Like clearly, like like you said, working in healthcare, like those side effects are side effects because the amount of people that become infected or afflicted with whatever it is, like it has to be a certain percentage of the focus group. So you don't have a focus group. So how the hell am I supposed to just go with this? You took COVID, dead COVID, along with whatever the hell else you put in there because the FDA doesn't regulate supplements or anything like that.
But I can't sell alcohol.
They don't regulate that, right? They don't regulate that stuff. So whatever's in it is in it. On top of that, and then you just expect people to be like, "Yeah, give me your all right, here's my arm." Like some people, the older people, shit. I mean, I worked it. They was dropping like flies. No, nothing against somebody. I lost somebody to that. So
Literally was.
So it's not, I'm not being insensitive because they were. Yeah, they really were. So it's like, yeah, of course they're going to go for it. But then you expect everyone else to be like, yeah, you try to put our peers or celebrities. I don't give a fuck if they got the vaccine or not.
They pay for a different kind of healthcare. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Shit, Magic Johnson.
Right.
That's all I have to say. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
They pay for a different type
If
of
you got
fucking
money,
healthcare.
it hit
There's a
different.
cure for everything. It's about how
Absolutely.
much you are willing to pay for it.
What you got?
Because cancer, people being afflicted with cancer and chemo trials and treatments generate money.
Absolutely.
Insulin generates money. There's ways
the United
around this.
States.
They know there's ways
I feel
around
like
this.
some
They
of the
just
Mexico,
don't.
That shit is $25 only in the United States.
Canada too. It's
So,
cheaper.
Fucking ridiculous.
what's the difference between the pharmaceutical company and Griselda? And all the drug dealers.
Oh.
I mean, the only difference is the degree and the patent. That's the only difference.
So
I mean, the way I see it, that's just you.
The difference is money.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all it is. The difference
That's
is
why
money.
you go to
So
jail
you-
for more time selling crack than cocaine. Like,
and she has money like Griselda had money, but she didn't have money at the beginning. She made her money. These pharmaceuticals have the money already. They have the bank.
clear down,
she was
watch
a
TV.
huge drug dealer.
Yeah.
Got you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
That's the
Sorry,
only
y'all.
big name I know.
No, it's the fact that they can't make money off of it. It's the same way like you see all those old narcos or any of that stuff. Like, yes, the government does what the government does. It's no secret. If you don't want to believe it, that's on you.
Right.
But at the end of it, that's what they do. They put their hands in it to make money. Look at weed right now.
Exactly.
I was just gonna
Look
say
at
that.
weed right now. People, minorities, please jump into the fucking cannabis business because they about to cut us fully the fuck out of it.
Well, it's funny.
And
there's a
capitalize off
ton of
something
funding right
stupid.
now
Oh, yeah, 'cause
for
just to take the
minorities in
classes.
that. Yep.
Just
Yep.
to think, I'm about to
In
be one of
mass.
them.
It's not everywhere.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
in
about to be
mass,
one of them
yes, in
too.
mass.
So here, yes, but I know in CT that's a major bill right now. And
Well-
the major part of the bill is making it equitable because they want to legalize it, but for people that benefit from the most. And the biggest thing that we were actually sat and listened to the conversation. And they're just like, the one guy was like, why do we keep pushing it? There's so much STEM. And in my head, I'm like, bro, there's millions of dollars in STEM. We're not talking about it. Let's
Absolutely.
talk about the black and brown communities that were severely impacted
Yep.
by the situation. Make it equitable because I don't got 2 racks to start up.
Right.
Make it so that they can afford it, so they can pull themselves out of trenches. I hate when people talk about, oh, well, people don't want more. Well, if you put the price tag this high,
They can't afford
and
it.
everything
impossible.
else
It's
not
stacked against
obtainable.
you're like, okay, you just sent my cousin to jail for selling weed for 15 years. Now it's legal, and I can't even buy into it.
Yep.
Yep.
He's serving 15 for that shit.
Yep.
Like, let me buy into it.
At
So
the end of the day, y'all
that's a
don't even know how to
conversation.
price it right. None of that shit.
Not-
Just
you
let
really
motherfuckers know what to do with
you're
it.
doing. Just
What?
let the people do what they do.
Let-
So yeah, like the
let us
equity part
handle it.
is important. So that's the biggest part of the conversation because everybody wants to make it legal,
And they
see
can't.
the money.
And they
Yeah,
can't.
oh, yeah,
you
there's
can't get
tons
funding from a
coming from it.
bank either.
No, you
You
can't.
can't get any funding yet.
But that's where
If
the
that
equity
bill-
comes into play.
Yep.
If it's equitable,
Get
I
a
should be
business
able
loan,
to
flip
get
the
fuck a
name,
loan.
and call
Give
it
me
a
a
day.
grant, bitch. You done put all my uncles, brothers, and cousins in jail.
They're
for that
not
shit.
going for that.
Give me a grant.
They're not
Give
going
me
for
some
that.
money.
They're not going to give you free money because look at how
not.
many people are going to get the free
They're not
money
gonna give
and
us
fuck it
free money.
off.
Yep.
They're
They're
going
gonna
to
give
take the free
us
money.
free money.
They're not going to give us free
No, because you're good at it.
So we just gotta come up by the trenches and figure out how to get 2,000. So
Too
I'm
good
gonna sell
at
it on
it.
the
That's all
low
it
until I
costs.
get the money and go.
Hey.
Well,
about
in
to
some
put that
places
shit away for it.
we were looking into it. Like me and Babe, I was like, well, shit, you want to go to Mass and make it different? And then we're just looking at like there's levels to it, and like the lowest level is $2,000 to get yourself into a good space. And for someone that makes a decent chunk of money or can ask their mother, their father, their grandmother for 2 racks, that's fine. But if you're talking regular people that work, damn, 2 G's is a lot. Like, I got to wait till tax season, maybe, and that's going on
Right.
car taxes. So I don't really want to do that. Like, there's so many things that you have to think about. So if they make it equitable and knock that down to like 500 to get started, that would be much more equitable, and you would have more people taking advantage of it. Like,
In
there's-
mass,
that's-
I mean,
or in liquor stores.
and realistically, they're popping up all over
Mm-hmm.
here. But like for example, with my drinks, my original plan was to get a horse trailer and convert it to a mobile bar, to then have people hire me. I did so much research, and a catering license would allow me to serve liquor on any premises for up to 5 hours that did not have a liquor license. So pretty much I could pull up anywhere that didn't have a liquor license and serve for 5 hours. When I tried to apply, just the license, the application is $1,800.
Wow.
The woman from like the ABCC basically told me because I don't have a trailer, don't waste my time because they'll deny my application because I don't have a brick and mortar to apply for the catering license.
Wow.
That marginalizes you. Because if somebody got bread, it's no
Huh?
problem.
How much is the trailer?
It just depends because like the horse trailers, if any, I've literally enclosed trailer, horse trailer, food truck. When you see them online, they're gone. They're gone.
Everybody's
and then it's
jumping
like,
on that
okay,
shit
so
right
it's like anywhere between, I've seen them for 2,000 up to like 6, and you still got to put it together.
Right.
And I wasn't worried about that. Like my plan was to just use social media. Like I built such a big network. My thing is giving back. Like, okay, well, can I barter? Like
That shit would have definitely took
I'll
off.
pay
though.
you something, but like, okay, so you do electrical. Can you do some electrical for me? And I'll throw your logo on my truck. Like,
That's how
You know
it
what I
gets
mean?
Shit,
done.
I know somebody.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that was my plan. And it basically was like, all right, well, how am I going to not do that because I can't with the liquor? I'm like, I'm still going to sell my drinks. Just
On the low.
I'm going to still make
Be
my
creative.
business legal to get it what I need to do it and
That's it.
start selling global the way I can. And then go from
Girl,
there.
I see you. By 2025, you're going to be killing it international. We're going to be in Paris.
You good?
I wish I would, bastards.
I mean, and my thing is like, I'm not one to be like, oh yeah, okay, I was told no. Everything's about wording. It's no different than the weed. I can't come out and sell you weed, but I could be like, hey, it's a $50 donation, so why can't I do the same with that?
Boom.
You
I ain't
can.
knocking it.
You know what I mean? It's the
you go.
same thing.
I like to make a donation
I've
right
printed
now.
out like the application for Springfield and going through the wording, like a liquor store license would allow me to transport it to you. But like the way it's written, it's like by car, by truck, by this, or by other means. What's that other means? Why can't I be the other means? You know what I mean? So it's a lot of research. And at the end of the day, if I can get the law or whatever the fuck you want to call it changed and be able to legally sell my cocktails, that's
It's
just a whole
corny,
nother
though.
service. So now anybody that is a bartender or wants to do something like that, nobody wants to put in that work. I've already done it. Now that's a whole nother thing I can feed. Oh, you want some help? Yep. Okay, we can consult. We can have a conversation. You could pay me for my services.
It just
I
seems
put in
like
that time.
You gotta slip through the cracks like Sam when it comes to Massachusetts. Like,
It's whack because it's like anybody would tell her you'd have to leave here and take it somewhere else.
and that's
Everybody
crazy.
has. I've been in the E
that's
for All
that's
program.
the first thing, and I was gonna ask you about that. I wasn't sure if you could talk about it.
Oh,
or
yeah.
not. Because just seeing that program is, I think it's dope as hell for
The program is dope.
What
Like,
is
for anyone.
so
Let the people
there's a program. It used to be called Spark in Holyoke, and now they're E for All. It's literally for entrepreneurs. You apply. There was, I think, 80 people that applied for my cohort, and they picked 10 businesses based on your application, the way you answer the questions. There's grant money on the line. Granted, that's like the big like draw to pull you in. But for the last 12 weeks, I've done like intense business classes, like how to start my business, how to make money, how to brand my business, how to promote my business. Like you name it. They brought in lawyers, and it's all free. It's free. And their network is unbelievable. Like the network you have access to, and you get mentors. Your mentors are not matched based on what you do. So like I struggled with my mentors because they're like, you can't sell the alcohol. And I'm like, here's my numbers. Here's my numbers for the year. Like
help me.
this is my numbers. This is raw material. Like I don't want to do all this. Okay, fake projections. I'm like, I have the numbers. Why do I have to pretend what they are? I'm like, I have raw data. He's like, yeah, but you're selling illegally. I'm like, honestly, I know what I'm doing. It is what it is. I go to jail. I say,
But you're purchasing all your products.
Exactly, but because it's alcohol and because
It's
of the
just so
liquor
corny.
laws, it's very the whole thing is stupid. I'm like, it's no different if you went to a liquor store and got a bottle and made the drink at home.
Exactly.
I said, I'm delivering sealed bottles. They're not open. They're not pouches.
Right.
They're closed. It's no different. I said, I'm providing you with a service. You could say, I went to the liquor store for you. There you go.
I mean, it's pretty much like if you do events, it is like catering. You're just catering alcohol.
Yeah.
That's literally it. You're catering alcohol. So what?
In snacks
Let them,
now.
they tried one of them?
Yep.
Did they get to try one?
Who?
And the
Your mentor.
mentors.
Some of them. So the mentors can't work with you for a year. So you're in the program for a year, but like I think next week we find out who won money.
Oh, okay.
So like our final presentation was last week. You have to put together like a 20 thing slide. You have to present like your business and basically talk about like what you've learned from the classes, how you've grown. And I literally flipped my whole entire business for my presentation. So we'll see. I felt good about it.
Girl, you got it.
I felt good about
You
it.
got this in the bag.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
when I
excited.
first, like, I wasn't going to do it. I applied twice. I never finished my application. This last time, I was like, fuck this. I'm doing it. Like, whatever. It's money. If not, either way, I'm going to learn. And I learned a whole fucking lot.
And that's more valuable.
Yeah.
If you don't want the money.
She's going to put it to use regardless of anything. She's going to put it to use. She's going to have it big the way she wants it because she's not going to stop till she
It's
gets
already there.
It was frustrating.
well,
like, I
she
wanted
said
to quit.
global.
I hated meeting with my mentors because my mentors didn't know my field. And my problem with what I was trying to do is nobody knew what direction to point me in. They're like, I don't know how to do it. It's a great idea, but I don't know how to do it. The law. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
So do you see yourself becoming a mentor in the future?
Oh, I would love to. I would love to. I've already offered to volunteer. I think it's important because, like, that's one thing for me. I'm like, I'm good at giving feedback. I don't want to say I don't like taking it because I know what's wrong. Like, I know what I was doing wrong. And my thing was, I know how to run a business. It just wasn't mine. I didn't know how to make what I was doing legal. It was a hustle.
Right.
It was paying my bills.
Right.
Both my jobs closed. It was paying my bills. That's how we were surviving. And now
amazing.
it's bigger than that. You know what I mean? So
You're dope, yo.
thank you.
Let our followers know where they can find you.
Yes.
Instagram and Facebook at Drive-By Sips and Bits for now.
For now, drive-bys
For now.
and bits.
For now.
But remember, she said the brick and mortar's coming. Clothing is coming. more stuff is.
I've
coming,
definitely
so
been
don't
noticing
sleep.
the merch though. I've definitely been noticing the
Please,
merch
for
for
real.
sure.
Like I need so when I order my basket, can I get a T-shirt on there?
We working on it. We working on it. We working on it.
I'm with it.
See,
I'm with all
here's
of it.
here's the problem that I run into with the T-shirts. I see and remember this one's post.
Y'all gonna leave
And
me alone about the
like,
Gildan.
I've
Oh my
met with
God.
so many people, and they're like, I'm like, yo, I like this hoodie. Like, where'd you get it from? Like, how do I get it in bulk? And I look at the freaking tag, and I'm like, nope. I was like, yo, I can't do that. I can't because Siobhan, we had this whole conversation about cheap shit and quality, and I'm like, yo,
Listen.
my thing is quality and convenience.
Exactly.
So I can't half step on that.
I meant no disrespect to anyone.
You said what you said, and if they matter what.
No, there's some people who was upset. I don't even care because
but I understood the point.
I done got some Gildan shirts from people in their local merch, and I done washed the shit once and couldn't wear it again.
But that's the
I don't
facts.
want to wear it as a night. I mean, I wear it as a night shirt. I don't wear most of them as night shirts. Like they just sit in the drawer. What? You stupid.
Right? You wanna promote. You wanna wear it. Like
I
that's
wanna
the whole
wear
point of
Like,
it.
It's that's the point of getting the merch. This is not a local person. This is actually someone from Connecticut right here right now. This is actually this is Stevie Max and this is Dilly Game type merch right here. Like I'll wear your stuff. If I'm paying for it, I'm gonna wear it. Don't give me some shit that I'm like I don't go to Macy's, I don't go to Nordstrom, I don't go to Saks Office, I don't go to all these places and buy some shit that I'm not gonna wear.
Right.
So if I'm gonna spend the money, I'm gonna spend the money. So it's like you just said, it's quality. It's nothing disrespectful towards that. If I could find other local people who spend that extra bread on the quality of T-shirt, there's no reason why you can't do that. If you just want to make some bread off of your merch, that's totally fine. Just make the bread off your merch. But if you want to actually have a business and treat it like it's a real brand, treat that shit like it's a real fucking brand.
T-shirt
Or $80 for a hoodie or some shit. Like, man, you're not getting what? $80 for a fucking hoodie?
That shit better be Gucci.
Bruh.
No.
Shit, it better be fucking
because
something.
in reality, I can go to Michael's and buy it in bulk for half the price if I buy 12
Or
of
I
them.
can
So
go
are
on
you
one of your
not?
little distributors and they have all of these different brands.
Exactly. So, if I'm going to spend my coins, don't get mad. You can sell them. I just won't buy them. Whether you like it or not, I'm sorry.
Oh, presentation. I mean, working in the restaurant, like I can upsell anybody. I could sell anything to anybody. I've taught everybody at the restaurant. So my thing is presentation. Like you think about it. Think about when you go somewhere. So like the Lavender Lemonade. You see that go by, that it's layered. What's going to catch your eye? You're not going to look at the menu. You're going to be like, what is that?
That drink.
Like, I don't care what's in it. I just want that because everybody's about aesthetics and pictures and they want to take pictures of their food and shit like that.
Yeah,
Presentation is everything.
even though some of y'all food look like trash. Sorry, I be wanting to comment on some of y'all plates so bad because they be like, y'all ain't eat. Oh, did you eat that?
Or what about
Did you
when
get
they
sick?
put like a really nice meal on a paper plate?
And take the picture. Yeah, I
And
feel
take
like
the
that's
picture.
a little bit much. Like at least
I
put it
don't
on a
give a
regular.
fuck.
Like, don't get it wrong. I'll fuck with some paper plates
Yeah,
too.
but you ain't gotta put it
But
on
if
the
you're gonna
styrofoam.
print,
So,
thank
but
you.
if-
Like not on the
if you
styrofoam.
Thank you.
Pretty. That's when you make sure that your camera shot highlights the food only and not the whole plate.
Thank
Right.
you.
What's wrong with a paper plate?
It's
I'm
not
not
that
judging the
it's a
paper plate, but if you're-
styrofoam plate, right? You need to
Listen, if you putting your foot into it, like my thing is, I like cooking. So for me, presentation again is everything.
You gotta
Even at
wanna
home,
eat
my
it.
kids are bougie as hell. My son eat chocolate chip pancakes, hash. Dinner
I'm the
we have
same.
like spaghetti night. My kids want calamari with their spaghetti. Like that's
I'm
how
coming to
we
your
eat.
house.
Like I cook.
Fancy.
So for
I'll bring
them,
my house.
you know,
Come to your
Well,
house.
think about it, right? When you
holiday,
getting dressed to go out.
Thanksgiving.
When you getting dressed to go out, right? Your stuff might be in disarray while you getting ready. Do you take a picture in front of the mess, or you find a spot where you can get the best angle
Right.
of your face and your
But
fit?
that's what my point.
It's the same
like,
thing for the
y'all
paper
really
plate.
be loving these damn plates. Some of them really be looking a little crazy.
I don't post
Like,
no pictures of no
veggies
plates.
be looking overcooked. See, I'm
Macaroni
really
and
just a quality
cheese all
person. Let me just
dry.
stop because people. I don't need people. Yeah, like you ate that. You couldn't offer me. I'm not eating.
Yo,
at
take a
your
picture of your
house,
plate
yo.
and tag Siobhan so she
No,
can
don't
judge it.
tag me unless it look good. Like I'm sorry. There be some of y'all might as well made damn fish sticks and fucking friys. I swear to
offended
God,
as hell.
like, yo, that shit be
Kayla is
looking
so
wild.
offended.
Yo.
What happened,
I ain't
Kayla?
never. Nah, Kayla could cook. Nah,
What
Kayla
if
could
it's
cook.
a
I ain't Kayla soup.
styrofoam take home? Like,
No. Why are you taking a picture of a take home plate? You supposed to take a picture when it came.
Like if you the chef and that's how you selling your plates, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
And then that's when you need
Okay.
to make sure that your foil
That's
is
yeah,
presented
'cause-
nicely on the plate. Like don't use that
Okay.
regular shit that look crazy. Look, the
put
ones
your
that's
logo
cut in
on the
pre-cut
picture.
sheets and so that your portions look good and your shit look oozy. I mean, there's a way to do it because you want people to be attracted to it.
Now I'm talking about people who be cooking at home
Like,
thinking they throwing down. It just look like you ready to
you're
throw
not
up.
gonna go to the club with your track showing.
Right.
So you need to present your food the same way. I'm
Like-
not talking about the ones that do. That's their business. But what
And
I'm
if
saying,
they
that's for
do,
me and
that's
myself.
bad. Like,
I
why
didn't
isn't
say
your
that.
friend checking you? Why aren't they?
They don't
They
love you.
not,
It's like having a
'Cause
booger.
what
Like,
if the
damn, you
food
don't
might
fuck with
be
me that
good?
much. Like,
Right.
come on.
You right. I mean, I went to a spot this week and the food was banging. I ain't take no picture.
Yeah, because that's
There was
those be
no
the days.
pictures.
even
was
even if
banging.
I don't take
It wasn't
pictures,
presented
I'll
pretty.
post about it. Like if something is good,
at a
like
restaurant,
I went to the hub yesterday. I supported the three people that are in my cohort. So again, 3 small entrepreneurs, 3 different
dope.
things. Like I got infused macaroons from Infused Element. I got Pure Life soaps from Pure Life Soaps, and I got non-alcoholic beer from Not Brews. Like, again, not typically things that I would buy, but they're entrepreneurs, and their presentation was it for me. You know what I mean?
It's that respect. Like,
Which is where we go back to that quality piece.
Yeah.
They put in work, so I need to pay you accordingly. If you give me
Exactly.
a raggedy ass Gildan shirt with something that's gonna fade.
Yeah.
Like people get mad that
linty
I
and-
don't post pricing. Like people get really, really mad about that.
Just
They're like,
fine.
can I get prices, please? And I'm like, well, let's talk about it. Like, my thing is experience. Like, I like that interaction. I want to know what you're looking for. Like, are you hitting me up just because you've seen something on my page that you are intrigued about? Or are you here because you genuinely want to buy, or you're just being nosy?
all of them for me.
So I like those interactions. Like, I purposely don't post my prices. I want to talk to you. I want to communicate with you. I want to feel you out
There's some
first.
restaurants that are like that. You
Dropping
go to a
gems
good,
over there.
real good, nice
Thank
ass
you.
restaurant. You'll get the menu. You'll be like, ain't no price on there.
Nope.
It's just what the meal is and what it entails. That's it.
That's it.
And you flip
And you
over
better
the back,
pray.
your drink. Yeah, you like,
I'm scared of
you
them
gonna
restaurants.
read that shit be like that shit
One
said it's a
plate.
T-bone.
So $100
or this
for
is
some
Kobe
macaroni?
beef. Like that shit rather be pricey. We're not gonna
But
do
listen,
that.
what?
Or you like you here for the you came for that reason because you know you're gonna spend some bread, but you know your hopefully your service because that's different. But you know that the meal is gonna be right. It's gonna be hot. Whatever it is that you pick is gonna be the best cut of whatever it is.
Yep.
Get what you paid
And that
for.
you get what you pay for. Like at the end of that, I want to pay $30 for your $15 t-shirt. You bought them shit. You bought $200 a box. You spent $2 a t-shirt.
Right.
Try again. I've been on the sites. I've seen, and they have all the brands. That'd be my irritation. They have all the brands on the site. You just choose instead of paying the $5 for the Canvas or the Bella and whatever that other one is, because nice soft real cotton quality.
Taking notes.
Letting you
taking
know-
notes. What was that one called again?
Bella and Canvas.
Okay.
There's
Nope.
another one. It starts with a C. No, for real. Like some of
I
them have
believe
real,
you.
real nice quality.
I
But
like
then you'll
Target.
get- that
I'm
one's
just
good.
saying.
Yo, Target got good shit.
But then
And
you'll
they
get a different
$8.
one. You know,
They
just
got good
think.
shit.
You want people to pay for it. You got to give them something to pay for.
Give
I'm
them
gonna
the
pay
quality.
for this because of what she put into it.
Exactly.
If you just stamp that shit with whatever you stamp it with, I'm gonna pay for it in support.
Right.
Right.
But my support for you, I could have just threw you a couple of dollars like that. You can't tell me this difference. If I decide to donate to whatever your business is versus actually paying for that T-shirt. If I don't want a T-shirt, take this $20.
Right.
It's still money in.
Exactly. Right. Like either way, like
Like even if I don't walk away with a shirt, you got a dub from me.
yeah. So
towards
I'm
your business. I
supporting
made
you
an
in my
investment.
own way. Like here's a donation.
You hot, boo?
I would rather you take the
Oh,
shirt, but at the same
realistically,
time,
even if it's not to my quality or my liking, I'll put the money in your pocket and I'll take a business card. Like I'm gonna take something and I'm still gonna promote you word of mouth, just because that's just how I operate. If I don't like the shirt, I don't like the shirt.
I'm taking the shirt.
And I hear you, but that's
And
like
even
buying,
then-
that's like a little kid. You want to buy some chocolate, and what's the kid gonna say? If you don't want to buy the chocolate, we accept donations in all amounts.
Exactly.
I don't want your stink ass chocolate. You trying to charge me for you done had these shits in your fridge for 3 fucking weeks. Your daddy putting his hands all over. Nah, it's COVID.
you can always
like,
use the
here's-
shirt though. Even if you don't want the shirt, you can use the shirt. See, you got to be smart about it. Even if you don't want the shirt, for example.
Clean up the dust.
Nah, I mean no, but like for example, you have a podcast. You put together
Oh,
a
yeah, that's
raffle.
different, of
You put
course.
together a raffle. Throw that shirt right in the
Yeah, I
raffle.
would do something like that. But if I really don't like your shirt, I might not. I might just support you in a different way, or I might buy something different. It's a gift.
He said gifted.
Give it to somebody
Not
else.
if it's a Gildan. I'm not. I'm sorry. Trash. You ever had a Gildan shirt before?
My aunt will
And you know it's
the fuck
trash.
out of my shit.
He said he did it.
You know it's trash.
I said my aunts where whatever I give them is free. They'll put it on.
Maybe I don't know. Say that again. Oh, anyone can sell a Gildan. Anyone can sell anything. You just have to have the gift of gab. You can sell whatever you want.
She said what she said. She ain't
So
buying
salt to a
that
slug
shit.
if he was good at it.
She ain't buying it. Then.
What if it's a fire shirt though? Like the design is fire.
If it's then I might buy it.
If it's a fire whatever on a Gildan shirt, I'm only. It says my name. I got my name tatted on me. I don't need a shirt saying my name.
She knows her name.
Right. No, if it's a fire shirt and it's a Gildan, I may buy it, but I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear it a lot. Just
there's certain shirts that I've
I
bought
can't wear
shirts
it.
that I don't wear because I like the shirt or because I like I'm supporting. Just hang it up.
And you might want to wear the shit out, and it's like I can't wear it.
Or if I wear it, I wear it for what?
I'll pick a couple of days.
Like this before I leave the house and then switch. Boom. This is true.
You gotta make sure you look good.
That's my life.
True.
That is my life.
That's true. Now don't jump on me about this. People was on my back about that before.
They were so angry. I thought it was funny.
I
Personally,
did too, because I don't. Mind
Hey, I
ruffling no
chimed in on
feathers.
that. I agreed with you.
I
know.
know.
I mean-
those people. It's all about quality. It's nothing about personal.
And I feel like you should always take that back to home base and figure out how that you can incorporate that because this is your consumer. This is your market.
You're gonna have to level up at some point.
I always ask.
You gotta level up at some point.
I reach out to everybody. Like I don't want nobody to think that like I'm taking their money.
Right.
So like even after you purchase from me, you may not hear from me for a couple days, but I'll still reach out and be like, how was everything?
Wonderful.
And I like honest feedback. I don't like the people that are like, oh, everything was great. No, I want you to tell me, like, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Was it too sweet?
that's
Was
how
it
you do
this?
your-
What
that's
kind
how
of
you
cheese
level
with
up your
that
business.
with the blueberries?
That was goat cheese with a blueberry and vanilla on the outside.
Fucking amazing. In the Valentine's basket, right? Got my stuff. And there's some things on the board that I could eat and some things I couldn't. But she had the goat cheese with the blueberry. Like when you look at it, you're not fucking with it.
Like it was.
So I roll the goat cheese in blueberry
You did
and
it
vanilla.
yourself?
Yeah, you can get it, or you can buy it
Obviously, that's why I
too.
asked
You
her. I
can
was
buy
like,
it,
how
but
did you
it's
cheese
easier.
roll? Yeah, but I
I'd
like it
rather
better
do
when
it that
you
way.
said you did it yourself.
Her kids really is bougie and eat good because I
what
would
the
not
fuck
be
is it?
Girl,
complaining.
you did not see my snap the other day. We had tomahawk steaks on my grill for dinner. Like,
Oh no, I missed.
like who does that?
Clearly, you
I
do.
told you I'm coming to
We
your
ain't
house.
doing that, nah. So when we come to your house, can we pod from your
We
house?
about to, right, we
Y'all
about
are
to
more
pod
than
from her
welcome. We have
house.
the little fire pit. Y'all are more than welcome to
Oh
come
yeah, we
through.
pod
Yeah, we're
from
gonna pod
her.
at her house.
We
Los,
gonna
you ready
pod
to travel?
Anytime.
Los, we traveling?
We don't
I'll
have
bring the
paper
Shinette.
plates.
She
said the
no paper.
Shinette.
I said I'll bring the Shinette. You know, get fancy with
You
that
got the
shit.
Dixie one, heavy duty.
Yo, listen,
heavy duty.
I will buy the plastic. You know, the clear decorative plastic place. I don't got no problem. Anyway,
And we clean up.
yep, and we do absolutely.
They clean up. No, I'm just kidding. No,
worry
we
about
clean
it.
up. Los is cleaning up.
Los is cleaning up because he talked the most junk on the low. No, but the cheese was banging. Like I've never had goat milk cheese, and I was like, what?
So now with
I'm like,
me
what?
going
How
into
did you
the
get
space,
that?
I'm gonna create a Google order form. So my
Yes.
bits boxes right now, I try to be consistent about what I put in it, but it's not
You
always
really mix it
feasible.
up. Yeah,
I try
from what I
to.
see, you mix it up a
I
lot.
put right on the menu like no two boxes are gonna be identical.
That's fine.
because I like fresh stuff. I use fresh products. I use local stuff. If I can't get it, I can't get it. I'll improvise. But I want to start creating a Google order form where then you can say, okay, I want a bits box. Okay, it comes with 3 cheeses. Pick 2.
I see what you're saying.
And then pick 2
that's
out of this.
dope.
Pick 2. Again, it's the experience. I want you to customize exactly what you want.
I'm mad as hell. Where the hell? Where's these bits boxes?
You gotta go back to her page. She got the Mother's Day.
I was
box
going
out.
to bring one. I just didn't know how y'all felt with the whole COVID because it's, one box. And I
Oh
didn't,
no, we
you
be
know.
sitting next to each other. We good.
One day a week we here. Outside of that,
I
I'm at
got
the
you.
house.
I got you. I will drop one off.
No, I mean, it's your precious. I'm just saying,
No, I will.
when you do, drop the goat milk so they can have it. This young was banging. I
I try
ain't
to
even gonna
include at least 1 or 2 things that most people typically wouldn't want.
That's what
like,
it
or
is.
even try. So, like, I put little hot cherry peppers that are stuffed with mozzarella in them.
No, I'll try that.
I have, but people are like, I had somebody get it and they're like, oh my God, I'm trying new things. Like, I've never had this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or like, have you ever had cantaloupe wrapped with prosciutto?
Nope, but I'll try that too.
It's a bougie thing, but most people wouldn't
It
try
sounds
it.
good. It's like a salty
think I'm
sweet because I
hungry.
love cantaloupe. So
Exactly.
I don't
You
got
know
no
how
snacks
that
today. My
goes.
all right, so Kayla,
Kayla's out.
if
She's
y'all
about to
didn't
walk
remember,
off on
I
us
think
so
you go
she
back a couple episodes. She's
It's
real
time.
hangry. So, one more time, baby, where can we find you?
Drive by Sips and Bits on Facebook and Instagram.
Make sure you hit her up for these
Please.
damn sips. Y'all is
I'm hot already, and I
because no
only
one
drunk.
told you to chug. You're supposed to pace yourself.
Who
Learn
said
your liver.
that?
Learn your liver.
I tried to warn you.
She did say
She
it like 3
did.
times.
She must never had a
I'm
sip
not the
before.
only one.
Because I paced mine and then finished it off. But
I took a sip.
yeah, you and Luke was done a
Goodbye.
while ago.
I will see you guys next week.
Kayla said,
She's like,
going
I'm
to
out.
Hey, yo,
Spring rolls,
like,
I'm out.
comment, subscribe, do all that business, and make sure
Hit
y'all
us
come back
up.
next Wednesday.
Shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Tanisha. She'll be on next week. That'll be next week's episode.
Aye.
Pure Beauty. Grab the bonnets. Grab the growth serum, the shampoo, the conditioner, all the great stuff.
Yes,
Shot
we need that
glasses.
lash
She
and
got
brow.
brushes. She got what else? She has a lot.
Everything.
Ooh, glasses. Where the hell is my glass? Oh, my glass behind you. I was about to say, no, it's behind you. My glass over there. I'm like, she got custom glasses, all
I
that
bring
good
mine next
stuff. Oh, you took yours
Those
home?
are dope.
I'm wondering, I'm like, what happened? Kayla broke hers. And I'm the
Why?
only
Why
one.
we gotta say that?
Because you broke it.
Well, I'll bring
Make
mine
sure you
back.
definitely hit her up. Check her out on Facebook, Instagram. Hit her up for her prices and all that great stuff. You need hair growth. She has proven results.
Absolutely.
All her product. Yeah, all her stuff's natural. She
Yes.
does it herself.
Yes.
Definitely hit her up.
So, holla at these ladies because they talking and selling, baby. Good night, y'all.